Let's do a nice deep breath, and then get big smiles, and then we're good to go.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
My name is Brian Warble-Sewe. I'm the case manager for the Salvation Army Anti-Trafficking section, and this is
Maya.
Who are you, Maya?
I am 19 and I am a survivor of trafficking, and I am a strong woman.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is definitely shrimp alfredo, like anything Italian, but I don't like pizza.
You don't like pizza?
No, I don't like pizza.
You're one in a million.
Yeah.
So far, I know it's the beginning of the week, but what is the highlight of your week? It could be of last week, this week, coming up.
A highlight of my week was definitely like passing my exam for school, because I studied literally for 12 hours the night before, and the night before I was supposed to go back to school, so I was just like, oh, I just really hope I pass. And I kept reading, I kept looking over the study guide, and it's just, I had passed with a 95, so I was so happy. Yeah.
Good job, look at you.
Thank you.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
How did you end up in the safe house?
I ended up in the safe house because I just wanted to like turn my life around. I felt like if I came to the safe house, that hence the safe, I would be, safe. I would have a better mindset. And I felt like God told me to come to the safe house because he had other plans in store for me. And I wanted to follow his guide and his path. And I feel like I'm on the right path right now. So.
Good. There you go, following his footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
How did you end up hearing about Tatiana's house?
Well, I heard about Tatiana's house from this program that I got hooked up with for like former survivors, traffickers. And I just got referred to the house, and honestly at first I was like, I have to live with other girls, other people, like people I don't know. I was a little nervous, but I was like, it's change, but sometimes change is good and sometimes change is bad, but in my heart I felt like it would be a good change.
So with that change came responsibility. How did you handle the responsibility?
Honestly, at first it wasn't easy, but I handled it by just saying, if you don't do it now, when will you be ready to do it? And I kept telling myself every night, like, you can't just sit, you have to want to have a better life. Like, if nothing's gonna come to you, you have to go get it. And that's like the mindset I've always had. Like, if I want something, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna go get it. So it's like, I wanted a better life. I wanted a career, not just like a regular job, like working at McDonald's. I want like a career. Like, I want to be a pediatrician one day. So, if it's like a great way to have like an early mindset of knowing what you want.
You say you want to be a pediatrician. That's very specific in that field. You want to work with kids. What do you think pushed you into that path of wanting to work with kids?
What pushed me was definitely my nephews, because I just have such a strong bond with them, and like I really like enjoy spending time with them. Like, I really loved them like they were my own kids.
Now that you've graduated and you've moved on to great things, what has it been like to live here in a safe house? What are your ups, your downs, your challenges, your safe spots?
To live here, it was a life changer. It was a little hard adjusting to like the rules, check, and chores, making sure you're doing your chores on time. Curfew wasn't my biggest challenge, but it kind of was, because sometimes I would come in on time, sometimes I would come in late, super late, and one time I didn't come in at all. So it was like, but no matter what, like, I always wanted to be here. So anything, like, I've always like, I'm not gonna sacrifice or jeopardize to like lose, such a great opportunity.
We talked about your ups and downs, what it's like to live here, and your transition into moving in. And, now with your school and your career, what do you think the advice you would give to other survivors that could come across an opportunity like this, that was your turning point for this opportunity?
I would definitely say set goals for yourself. You have to be the one to tell yourself, I want to do it, I know that I want to do this, and as long as you want to do it, you could do it.
Yeah. I think coming from a survivor standpoint, we tend to put people in front of us a lot, and tends to put us in situations where we are left the vulnerable one. So that point, the turning point, where it's important for you to realize who to let go of, what to let go of, what you actually need, and to move forward with. You talked about goals. You've done so much more than just goals. You stayed on with your habit tracker. You stayed on with your SMART goals. You've done a lot. What helped keep you on track and keep you focused to continue the path that you're on now?
It was definitely like setting new goals. I was setting goals like new goals almost every other day or every week. I would use just my goals as like a reminder of, keep going, don't stop. And I've faced a lot of obstacles. I've been through a lot, and I never let that stop me. I'll just be like, I don't even see you right now. I see success, I'm not gonna settle for less when I know that I deserve more.
How has the staff impacted you?
Staff has always been so positive and always so helpful. They just made me feel so comfortable. They had a very gentle, touch and stuff. It just made me feel comfortable. And I don't feel comfortable around people, but for some reason, I don't know why, but I just felt so like if I knew staff forever.
Coming from Tatiana's house and the situation that you were in before, and now the situation that you're in now after graduating, what would you like other human trafficking survivors to know?
If you think that you're gonna be stuck in the same place forever, don't have that mindset, because you can always turn your life around. You just have to want to do it. Sometimes you have to listen to your gut feeling. It was just a path that just so happened to, come across my life, and, I was young, naive, and, I was coerced into doing things, I was lied to, but I believed those lies because you made it sound so good. But
right.
Just keep going. Don't let your subconscious tell you you're not doing enough. As long as you get it done, you should just always give yourself a pat on your back, because I do. I do.
How would you tell other people to get involved?
Try to educate, others. Not probably, if you can, get to the ones that are being trafficked, maybe get the message out there to them, let them know there's help. There's a safe place out there, and there's people that will definitely want to help you and see you improve, actually turn your life around. And it's not something you should or want to do forever. It should only be I wouldn't say temporary, but if you just want to live the life and leave that life alone and actually build a career and be in a positive atmosphere, I feel like you should definitely take advantage of the resources that are out there.
And then we touched base on what led you here and everything, and you had mentioned that God had led you here. And what did that look like for you, and how did that feel?
I've been recently getting into the Bible, and the church and church and stuff, and I will watch little church ceremonies, like, you know, like the little seminars and stuff. And like the messages like the pastors were saying, like I felt like it aligned with me, like about change. And I started praying, and just praying to God, like, please help me find my right path. And I prayed for better days and stuff. And sometimes God will deliver, but no matter what, like, I feel like God always had my back, because I always wasn't the most religious person, but throughout my journey of being like trafficked, I feel like I got closer to God. Somehow, like, God was like on my mind, like every day. Like I wasn't like praying or anything, but I would always think about God, like I don't know how or why, but I feel like he was just trying to connect with me and let me know, like, hey, there's better things in store for you, follow this guide and my path, and I'll hold your hand the whole way. And I feel like that's what he's been doing.
Mm-hmm. I think coming from the life and hearing God during those times, it opens up our heart, but hardens our shell, because we don't understand what our exterior is going through as our interior is battling a spiritual battle of, why is this happening to me? Can you hear me? What do I do next? Who do I turn to? Who is safe? Who isn't safe? Is the grass really greener? Those things, they make a big impact. We were the lucky ones to make it out. What would you tell the girls on a spiritual level that are still out there, that don't know that this type of help exists? What would you tell them?
Think about how your life would be if you chose to walk a different path, like a positive, more, like try to, be around more positive people, probably like change your atmosphere, change your mindset, because everything starts from you, basically. And I learned that the hard way. Like, everything starts from you.
You're a living testimony. God turns our test into our testimony, and you're out here, living, breathing, eating, walking, doing it. I can see you in the future. Like, you now have, we just wonder, like, why did we go through this? Why us? Like, but I see you, Maya, like, doing great things, looking at kids as a pediatrician and saying, I know these red signs. I know these red flags. I know I can help this kid. And I think that's such a big step towards your future and who you're going to become, and having that positive mindset is what separates you from your past. And I know it took a while to get to that positive mindset. What influenced the most that mindset change? What was the turning point of that mindset for you to say, okay, this is now my journey, I got to walk it this way?
It was most definitely seeing the people around me happy for me, like, and they were encouraging me, like, keep up the good work, keep doing what you're doing, like, you're doing great. And like, I never really had that kind of growing up, like, and it was a little different, and just like knowing like that feeling of people actually want to see you succeed, and actually want to be something. It felt like really nice to know that people were standing, by my side, and like I knew people actually cared about me. That's what made me like, well, I don't want to like disappoint them or anything, because I'm kind of like a people pleaser, but not. It kind of like positively benefits me, because like if they're like encouraging me, like it's gonna just make me want to do it more. Like, oh, I know I can do it. If they believe in me, then I should believe in myself too.